crypto community has been holding its breath on the details of President Biden's forthcoming executive order, which has not come out yet on the subject matter. But Yahoo Finance reporter Jennifer Schonberger got the details of that forthcoming order. Jennifer, give us a lowdown on what's going on.
Good afternoon, Brian. That's right. President Biden set to issue a wide-ranging executive order on regulating cryptocurrencies next week. The president will direct agencies across the government to study cryptocurrencies as well as a central bank digital currency and come up with a wide-ranging government strategy to regulate digital assets, according to an administration official familiar with the matter. Now, the order reads like an alphabet soup of agencies here in Washington that will be tasked with looking into crypto. Specifically, the order will commission a study of a CBDC and ask Treasury, along with the Department of State, the Attorney General, the Department of Commerce and Homeland Security, and other agencies to develop a report on the future of money and payment systems.
CPI is considered the benchmark inflation guide for the U.S. economy. It uses a basket of goods approach that aims to compare a consistent base of products from year to year, focusing on products that are bought and used by consumers daily. The price of your milk, eggs, toothpaste, and haircut are all captured in the CPI. The CPI is calculated by taking price changes for each item in the preset basket of goods and averaging them, with the goods being weighted according to their importance. The index uses a base year for comparability of its calculations, so changes will often be provided on a percentage basis to reflect only changes to prior index levels. There are two CPI figures, the CPI for urban wage earners and clerical workers, the CPIW, and the CPI for all urban consumers, the CPI-U. The most watched metric is the CPI-U, which is often presented with a seasonal adjustment, as consumer patterns vary depending on the time of year. The CPI is a detailed release with breakouts for most major consumer groups and geographical regions. The CPI is also used to identify periods of inflation or deflation. Large rises in CPI during a short stretch typically signal periods of inflation, and large drops in CPI during a short period usually mark periods of deflation. As well, the CPI is used to make changes to cash flow mechanisms such as pensions, Medicare, and cost of living adjustments. This versatility means the CPI affects nearly every market and person in America.
Good morning, 8:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of knowledge I dropped. For everybody who was at the live stream last night, I did a live stream about, I ended it about 6 hours ago. Also did an update last night. To all the new people, welcome. I see a lot of ones who still haven't got the reality of XRP through their head. Based on the comments last night, I must have reached a heck of an audience, a new audience, on that video. Stick around, guys. Stick around. Eat your hearts out. So the total crypto market cap's down. It's about to break 1.7 trillion. We were down below there last night. Briefly, we came back up, and we're doing this retest from the further drop points. But this is ugly. If we break down past here, we go to 1.652 and 1.587 trillion. We're going to do Bitcoin because we need to see where everything's at. So Bitcoin's at 38,219, down 4.64%. I don't know who could have predicted this. Anyhow, 38,579 is the resistance right here. If we go down to the 5-minute time frame, you can see exactly what we're talking about. We came through, came back up, got rejected at 38,579. Oh, here, let me turn on the moving averages. So yeah, this is looking terrible. Terrible. We can't even get on top of the 5-minute. Volume's decreasing, even on that 5-minute push, so This looks like we're coming down farther. If this is a equal continuation, if this ends up being a continuation drop, like a continuation pattern from last night, how we just dropped, we can tell you a measured move here on Bitcoin. We'll just play it from the drop right there. Actually, I don't want to sugarcoat it this time. I mean, just from what we just seen, we have a targeted move down to 36,544 if we do break down. So you could have something like, you know, and then it just drops. Or you bounce here and then it comes back down. But we're very bearish. We're just oversold on the RSI in the 30-minute. That's why we get these little bumps. But when you look at it overall, in the 4 hours, still in the oversold. The daily, heading towards oversold. So we still got room to come down in the daily. I think we're coming down here to the apex point. As I told everybody in my live stream, and I've told everybody multiple times in the updates. That's where I think we're going. So, thank you, Caitlin. I get it all the time, believe me. So, 35,056 is where I'm looking at that apex moment. And then I wanted to show you XRP real quick this morning. So, it's at 79.2. It's doing a little bit better than the rest of the market, but XRP's already done some key things overnight. So we came down to the 77 support. We came back up and retested 804 and proved that it's resistance instead of support. So the next drop here should open the door to 75,348, and then we should come down and test the 7222 in the very short term. And most likely we're going to break through. Make sure to hit that like button, turn that bell notification on, and subscribe to the channel if you're new or returning.